This doctor walks into a patient's room, and the patient needs a heart transplant. The doctor says that the only heart available is the heart of a sheep. So a few months after the transplant, the patient comes back for a checkup. The doctor asks him, "How are you?" And the patient replies, "Not bad."
When I grow up, I still wanna be dropping pebbles into puddles, watching ripples in the sea.
My name is Sue Thompson, and I'm mom of Robbie Thompson, who is 12 and a half years old right now, and he has had 2 heart transplants.
Yeah, it's a transplant joke. But I'm not sure if some people will be happy about hearing this.
And here he is, right? 12 and a half and bugging his mom. Robbie was so incredibly ill prior to his first transplant. You know, he had several cardiac arrests during that time, and we always thought, is this the one? Is this the one that's gonna get him?
I'm in Crash, I'm in Code Blue, and next thing I'll see is Dr. Sam resuscitating me.
My name's Sam Shemy. I'm a pediatric intensive care doctor at the Montreal Children's Hospital.
Sam was there in ICU and worked on Robbie one day in particular where Robbie was very bad.
You know, the time is counting down. The sicker he gets, the less likely he would survive. And basically, we're all waiting for a transplant. We're all waiting for a donor. And I remember the agony of the family at the bedside, you know, just waiting and waiting.
We were always on edge. It was hell, actually. I wouldn't wish it on anyone in the world. Is he gonna die tomorrow? Is he gonna get the organ tomorrow? And we had 10 and a half months of that. They gave him about 3 days left to live.
And in the next day, we finally get a heart.
Transplantation is fantastic. It is heroic, it is amazing, it is wonderful. But I can't sugarcoat the reality of where the organ comes from. The organ comes from somebody who has died. So you're going to be talking to Denise Clavano, who's the mother of a boy who died and became a donor.
What had happened was I'd got a call to go to the hospital. That there'd been an accident. We were shattered when he died. Tears you apart. And you don't know how it's ever going to fit together again. I remember the doctor saying that they'd done all they could do. And he asked if Brad would want to be a donor. And I said, of course.
For every donor that's out there, that person can help 5, 6, 7 people with organ transplants and tens of people with tissue transplants.
When Robbie was on the transplant ward after his second transplant and was walking around, you know, he'd meet up with other kids, and we realized that there were several families, several children there that had received organs the same night that Robbie had. There was this incredible feeling that this one donor had saved all these children's lives.
When people use the word miracle, they mean different things. Whether it's a religious event, a spiritual event, or it's just the coinciding of lots of effort from a lot of people.
I think that has been the one gift out of this terrible tragedy, is to know that, in a way, his eyes still see the world, although through someone else's lens.
If I was able to see the donor family, say something to them, I wouldn't know how to thank them enough for this incredible, incredible gift. There are no words to say thank you for what they've done.